All right. Good morning. Let's go ahead and get started this morning with some much needed gentle yoga. So just find a space, comfortable seated posture. Sit on a folded blanket or a towel or a pillow to raise your hips up a little bit, and that'll make it easier to sit on the floor. All right. And go ahead and close your eyes. When you start your yoga practice, that first step of closing your eyes allows you to sort of tune out the world and bring your awareness to this moment, into your body. And just notice your posture, lengthen from the base of the spine, up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. And relax down through the forehead, around your eyes. Relax the cheeks, your jaw, through the neck and throat and shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. Relax through the upper back, your chest and lungs, your heart center, through the abdomen, through your lower back, the hips, and the pelvis, all the way down the legs, through the feet and toes. And now bring your awareness to your breathing and just count to yourself the length of your inhale, count the length of your exhale, and you'll notice as your breath starts to even, right, that you start to feel a little more relaxed. Your mind starts to quiet a little bit more. So count the length of the inhale and the exhale and see if you can make them even in length. All right, with your next exhale, let your chin come forward, hang your head down, draw your chest up towards your chin and just hold for a moment. Feel the stretch of your upper back, your shoulders. And let your head roll to one side. Just relax your jaw. Roll your head around to the back. And over to the other side. And let your head come back down to the front. And inhale, roll around to the back. Exhale, back to the front. Same number of circles to each side. And when you're done, just let your head hang down, clasp the hands together, lay them gently on the back of your head, and just hold for a moment. Feel that stretch all the way down your back. And bring your head back up to center, one hand on the head, the other one on the leg. Gently draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. And then over to the other side. Good, and bring your head back to center, slowly open your eyes. We're going to look back and forth, side to side. One more time. Good, and let your head come back to center. Arms by the side, inhale, reach out and up. And let's stretch, reach towards the ceiling, exhale to one side. Inhale as you come up, exhale over. Inhale to center, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good, and let's come back to center, and we'll draw back slightly with the arms and stretch. And let your fingertips touch. Inhale, as you exhale, reach out and down. Let's take the hands behind your back. So you're going to clasp the hands together. Gently roll those shoulders back and stretch. Good, and relax. Go ahead and reach forward. Let your fingertips touch your shoulders. Make some nice big circles. In, back, around. Good. Let's change direction. And relax. Go ahead and stretch your legs out for a moment. And flex the feet. Good. Let's come right over onto the hands and knees. If you want some extra padding, feel free to use your blanket, your towel. All right. And so let's place the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees are hip distance, and tuck your chin in, round your back and shoulders as you exhale. Arch your back, look up and inhale. All right, with your next exhale, let your hips come back towards your heels, forehead to the mat, reach your arms out in front of you and stretch. And let's come up onto the hands and knees. Go ahead and press back into your downward dog. You want your hands just a little bit wider than those shoulders. And you can soften your knees a little bit, press one heel down to the mat, alternate your legs back and forth. You're stretching out your calves. Good, bring your shoulders forward, knees to the mat. Let's stretch out the lower back with our little twists. You're gonna sit towards the left heel, reach over to the right and stretch. And just hold for a moment. And 2, 3, and 4, and back up onto the hands and knees. We'll switch over, sit towards that right heel, twist over to the left and stretch. And 2, 3, and 4, and come back to center. We're up onto the hands and knees. All right, we're going to press back into the downward dog again. So go ahead and stretch. And I'm going to walk us through a little cobra sequence. It's also going to build some strength in our arms and upper body. So you're going to bring your shoulders forward, let your knees come down to the mat. And I want your shoulders over your hands, and it helps to look forward a little bit instead of looking down towards your knees. You're looking in front of you. You're going to bend your elbows and bring your chest right down to the floor. And then inhale and peel up into your cobra. Stretch, and then press back into your downward dog. Okay, good. So bring your shoulders forward, inhale. Exhale, put your knees down, bring your chest down. Peel up into cobra as you inhale. Back to downward dog as you exhale. So we're following the breath for each movement. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, knees down, chest down. heel up into cobra and inhale. Back to downward dog as you exhale. Good. So let's add in some stretches for the legs. So I'm going to have you bend your knees, put your knees down to the mat, take your right leg and step your foot up. So your foot now is right up between your fingertips. Okay, so you got your hands on the mat. You're going to go on the ball of the back foot. So you're bringing the knee up. Inhale and raise your hips just a little bit. Exhale, let that left knee come down. And 2, 3, and 4. And let that left knee rest on the mat. Relax your back foot. You're leaning into that stretch and just hold. Nice deep breath here. Good. And then from here, hands are on the mat. You're going to go on the ball of the back foot. Lift your hips, slide your right foot back. So now you're back into the downward dog. And let's do the other side. Shoulders forward, knees touch down. Let's step the left foot up, right between the fingertips. Hands are on the mat. You're going to go on the ball of the back foot. So the knee is off the mat. Inhale, raise your hips. And exhale, let that knee come down. And 2, 3, one more, and 4. And let the right knee rest on the mat. Lean into that stretch. And just hold for a moment. Good. And then from here, let's take it one more time back into the downward dog. Step your left foot back and stretch. Good. Shoulders forward, knees to the mat. Now let's do stretch for our hips. The half pigeon. You're going to bring your right knee forward. Take that right heel, turn it in towards this left hip bone. Stretch your left leg back just a little bit more. And inhale as you look forward. And exhale as you come on down, and you can just rest your forehead right down onto your forearms and relax. And breathe. All right, go ahead and bring your chest up. Let's place the hands firmly on the mat. And we're going to step it back into that downward dog and stretch. Shoulders forward, knees to the mat. Left knee slides up. Turn the heel in. Stretch your right leg back even deeper. Inhale as you look forward. Exhale as you come on down and relax. Rest your forehead right down onto your hands and forearms and relax. And focus on your breathing. All right, bring yourself up, hands on the mat. Last time, we've done a lot of downward dogs today, so a lot of arm strengthening. Go ahead and stretch back. And bring your shoulders forward, knees down to the mat, hips to the heels, and relax for a moment. Open and close your fingers, your fists a couple of times. Let's stretch your hands, rock your hips a little bit from side to side. Good. Come on up into your kneeling posture. All right. Let's start. Curl the toes under. Sit back on your heels. We're going to stretch the feet out as well. All right. And from here, we're going to come up to standing. So you can just move your blanket or whatever to the side, and then go ahead and come on up. Just the camera just a little bit. All right. So come to your standing posture. And let's have the feet about hip distance. I always like to start with a little twisting. So knees are soft. You're going to lean forward, roll around to the back as you inhale. And exhale, come back to the front. 2, 3. Good. Change direction. And come right back to center. Inhale, exhale. You're going to fold into your front bend. Let your arms hang. Let your head hang. Sway gently from side to side and stretch. Inhale and exhale deeply. Come on down into your squat. So reach to the floor. Let yourself come on down. Good. And then back into your front bend. And back down to your squat. And front bend again. All right, bring your chest up, hands come to the hips. Inhale as you come up, you'll support your back with the hands on right underneath the rib cage, fingers point towards the floor. Lift through the chest, gently stretch back. And come right back up to standing. Go ahead and bring your feet closer to each other now. Arms slightly out to the side. Inhale, reach out and up. Stretch, reach to the ceiling. Exhale, push out on that opposite hip and stretch. Inhale as you come up, exhale over. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale, let's do a few of our vinyasas. So inhale as you exhale, you're going to fold right down into your front bend. Place your hands on your legs, draw your chest forward, stretch out your lower back as you inhale. So it's going to look something like this. And then exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach and come all the way up. And then back to the heart. Good. So you're just going to follow the breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale as you fold. Draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. And reach and come up. Let's do one more. And then just pause with the hands at your heart for a minute. And relax. Good. All right, let's go ahead and open the feet wide. Have your toes point straight ahead, so you're not going to slip on your mat. And then arms on the legs. You can do either side. So extend one arm out with the palm facing upward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide that other arm down your leg and stretch. Inhale as you come up. And exhale, let your arm come down. Let's do the other side. Reach up. Inhale, exhale as you stretch. Inhale as you come up. And exhale. And again, reach up. Stretch. Inhale. And exhale and reach. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's take the hands, clasp them together behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and stretch. And then come forward slowly into your front bend. You can keep your knees soft. You don't need to lock the knees. And then raise the arms up behind your back and just hold. And then let's take those hands, release them down towards the seat, down towards the floor. Reach over to your right leg, hold onto the calf or ankle, draw your head towards that knee. Reach over to the left leg. Let's do the same thing and stretch. Come back to center. You can bend or soften the knees. Get to the floor in front of you. We're going to do wide squats or side squats. So I'm turning the toes of my right foot out to the side. Walk your hands over towards that right leg so that you're bending the right leg, right? You're kind of squatting over that right leg and the toes of the left foot go up towards the ceiling. So we're going to do that again. Hands out in front of you. You kind of walk up and over, you kind of angle your left foot out. You're going to bend that knee, bring the heel up, and then rotate that right leg so the toes go up towards the ceiling. It takes a little practice to kind of get used to this movement, but it's a great stretch right in here. So you're going to go up and over and squat to one side, turn the toes of the opposite foot up towards the ceiling, and up and over to the other side. There you go. A couple more times, one more time on each side. One, get a good stretch there, and one more. Good, and let's come back to center. Turn your toes straight ahead. You got your hands on the floor for balance. You can step your feet in, all right, and then come back to your front bend. Reach the floor, bring yourself down into your squat. Good, and then from here, go ahead and sit down. So come down to the floor, just see me a little better. Go. Let's do some floor exercises. Go ahead and stretch your legs out in front of you. Whew. It's going to be warm again today. The warmth is good though for the yoga. All right. So what I want us to do next is I'm going to do my right heel. So I'm tucking the right heel in, left leg out to the side. So you can do either foot. Just tuck one heel in, the opposite leg out to the side. All right. You're going to take your hand from the straight leg, reach it over to the bent leg. So the opposite arm reaches to your bent leg. And this will keep your chest facing forward. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, stretch out. You're reaching out for that wall. If you can reach for the toes, go ahead and do that. It doesn't matter if you reach the toes. I just want you to hold. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Imagine you're going just a little deeper with each exhale. Good, and as you inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good, we're gonna switch over. So tuck your heel in, leg out to the side. You're gonna reach over to the bent leg. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you reach out. And 2. And 3. Inhale and reach as you come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. All right, open both legs out. And you want to sit up tall in this posture. So if that's difficult, go ahead and put your folded blanket underneath your hips. Sit on that. Inhale, as you exhale, go ahead and lean forward. And then let's move gently from side to side, leg to leg in this posture and stretch. Good, and we'll come back to center. Go ahead and bring yourself up and let's draw the feet in, comfortable distance. Bounce your knees a few times. And then lean forward into that stretch and hold. Good, and let yourself come on up. Go ahead and help those knees in, stretch your legs out, rock your feet in and out. All right, let's do this posture. We're going to tuck one leg under. The opposite leg, the top leg will come right over on top, and you're going to line one knee on top of the other ideally. It's okay if the legs are a little more open though. You're going to get a good stretch. Okay. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and lean forward. And just fold into that pose and hold. Good, and go ahead and bring yourself up and let's undo the legs. We're gonna do the other side. So tuck one leg under, the opposite leg on top. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, as you exhale, go ahead and lean forward. And breathe, 2. 3. Good, and relax. Go ahead and bring yourself up, undo the legs, stretch your legs out in front of you, rock your feet in and out a couple of times. Good, now come on down onto your back. So you're gonna bend your knees, lower yourself right down onto your back. And you wanna clasp your hands across your legs, hold on to each knee, and just rock side to side. Take a nice deep breath. Let go of tension all the way down the spine. Good, let's place the feet down on the mat, one foot to either side of your mat, and drop your right knee down towards your left foot. Just hold for a moment. Bring that knee up, drop your left knee down towards your right foot and hold. And let's go back and forth. One knee down and then drop the other knee down. And you're just rocking, perhaps dropping your knee. Feel that stretch right across your upper thigh. You might feel it in your lower back. Back and forth. Let your knees come back to center. Feet about hip distance, arms by the side. Press your back down into the mat, press your feet down, raise your hips up into a bridge posture. Try to keep your big toes pressed into the mat so the feet are nice and firm on the mat. Just hold. Inhale, as you exhale, you're going to roll down slowly. And then go ahead and draw your knees up into your chest and relax. Feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Go ahead and lift your hips up. Hold. Inhale, exhale as you roll down slowly. And draw yourself up into draw the knees into your chest and hold. All right, place your feet down onto the mat. Lay your right ankle across your left knee. Right? And you're going to draw the legs in. Take your right hand through the legs, and you're going to hold on to the shin of that left leg or behind the left leg and just hold. Rock a little bit from side to side. Stretch. Nice deep breath. Good, and we're going to switch. So we're going to place that left ankle across your right knee, draw your legs in. Put your left hand through the legs, hold on to that right leg, draw it in. If it feels good to rock a little bit from side to side, go ahead and do that and just relax. Nice stretch for your hips, your lower back. Good. Under the legs. Go ahead and stretch your legs all the way down onto your mat. And I'm going to have you reach your arms beyond your head. Let your fingertips touch. It's like you're being stretched from one end of the room to the other. Stretch. This always makes me yawn, that posture. So you can tell that it's relaxing tension. Inhale as you exhale. Go ahead and bring your arms out to your sides. And we're going to do our twist. So what I want you to do is take your right foot, place your foot on top of your left knee, and now shift over onto your left hip so that right leg crosses over you. Turn your head, look out towards your right hand and stretch. And I want you to draw down gently, left hand on your knee, and relax your back. You're looking out towards that right hand, which will draw your shoulder down and just hold. Breath here. Good, let's undo the legs. Let's do the other side, okay? So you're gonna place your left foot on top of your right knee, shift over onto your right hip, let that leg cross right over you. Look out towards your left hand so you can draw that shoulder towards the floor and stretch. And you can use your right hand, place on your knee and gently draw down if that feels comfortable and just hold. And breathe. Good, and then slowly untwist. Come onto your back again. And let's draw the knees into your chest one more time. We're going to do a stretch for the hips. We bring the arms to the inside of your legs, and then you hold on to the inside of each foot. Raise the soles of the feet. So knees are still bent, but you're going to raise the soles of the feet so they point towards the ceiling and just rock a little bit from side to side. Yeah. Good, and relax. You're going to lower your legs down, stretch yourself out onto the floor. Let your arms rest by your sides, palms facing upward. Just rock your feet in and out a few times. Let your feet fall out to the sides. And close your eyes softly. Take a nice deep breath. Allow the floor to support your body. Feel yourself sinking down into the mat, into the floor. Feel all the muscles from the top of the head, relaxing down through the forehead. Soften and relax around your eyes. And relax through the nose and the cheeks. Relax your jaw. Down through the neck and shoulders. Relax down the arms to fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. Relax through the upper back. Chest and lungs, your heart center, through the abdomen, through the lower back, the hips, all the way down the legs, to your feet and toes. And inhale and exhale deeply. Relax again your toes and feet, lower legs, knees, and upper legs. Relax your legs and pelvis through your abdomen, your lower back. Relax the heart center, your upper back, your chest and lungs, your shoulders down to your fingertips. Back up through the shoulders, relax through the neck, through the face, through the top of your head. And now continue to focus on your breathing, counting the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. And see if you can even out your breath. We're going to add in a visualization to our relaxation. So I want you to imagine that as you're inhaling, imagine that your breath is like an ocean wave. It comes into the shore. So you're inhaling from the soles of the feet all the way up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, the wave washes away back into the ocean. So your breath, exhale and relax from the top of the head down through the torso, all the way out through the soles of your feet. Inhale as the wave of your inhale comes rushing up from the soles of the feet to the top of your head. And then exhale, that wave of your breath goes all the way out from the top of the head through the soles of the feet. And if you actually like visualizing an ocean wave, you can do that as well. So we're going to do that for a few breaths. And now slowly start to bring your awareness back just by moving your fingers, moving your toes. To come out of your relaxation, let's do the palming exercise. You take your palms of your hands, rub your hands together, make them nice and warm, and then place those warm hands over your eyes so you're blocking out all the light. And then open your eyes into your palms so you can relax your gaze into the darkness of your hands. This is a good way to relieve eye tension. And then slowly bring your hands away and just focus on your hands, maybe a few inches above your face. Good. And then take your hands away and you can focus like on the ceiling for a moment. If you're on the computer all day, this is a good one to do throughout the day or at the end of the day. All right, when you feel ready, bend those knees, draw the legs into your chest and relax your lower back. Rock a little bit from side to side. All right, rest on your side for a moment, either side. And then when you're ready, you can bring yourself up to a comfortable seated posture. All right, and we're gonna wind down our class. Today, I'm not going to be able to stay for the extra 15 minutes. We're going to end the class with the Hatha Yoga portion. But if you have the time to meditate, I hope you still sit and meditate. And feel free, if you want to be guided through meditation, you can listen to one of my yoga videos. I post them all on Candice Rose Yoga on YouTube. So just type in Candice Rose Yoga and you'll find it. So let's bring the hands to the heart for a moment. And the eyes are open. Namaste. And I wish you both a very peaceful, easy day. And I will see you next Thursday. All right? So thanks for coming.